Can Manchester United turn it around? Key November fixtures and what they must do. It's the question every football fan is asking right now. Can Manchester United turn it around before it's too late? The Red Devils' season has been a rollercoaster filled with inconsistency, injuries, and mounting pressure on Erik ten Hag. Once a team feared across Europe, United now find themselves fighting not for the title, but for respect, stability, and a sense of identity. But with crucial November fixtures ahead, the story isn't over yet. This month could make, or break, their season. Let's break down what's at stake, who must step up, and what Manchester United must do to revive their campaign. The current crisis, a club searching for itself. Manchester United's start to the 2025 season has been turbulent. From poor defensive displays to a lack of creativity in midfield, it seems every game reveals a new weakness. The team has struggled to find rhythm, dropping points in matches they were expected to dominate. The inconsistency has frustrated fans, while injuries to key players like Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, and Casemiro have only made things worse. Add to that the uncertainty around Jadon Sancho's situation and the constant scrutiny on Marcus Rashford's form, and you have a club in chaos, on and off the pitch. Yet, this is Manchester United, a team that has built its history on comebacks, resilience, and never giving up. November could be the turning point they desperately need. The fixtures that could define their season. November presents a crucial run of matches that will test every part of Ten Hag's squad, mentally, physically, and tactically. Here's what lies ahead. Manchester United vs. Chelsea Premier League. A massive showdown at Old Trafford, and the perfect opportunity for United to regain confidence. Chelsea, too, were rebuilding, but their recent form has been sharper. If United can win this one, it could set the tone for the rest of the month. Manchester United vs. Galatasaray Champions League. United's European dreams are hanging by a thread. The trip to Istanbul is never easy, the atmosphere is hostile, and Galatasaray have already proven they can shock big teams. United must find composure and tactical discipline if they want to keep their Champions League hopes alive. Manchester United vs. Newcastle United Premier League. Newcastle's rise has been a wake-up call for traditional giants like United. Fast, organized, and fearless, they've become a top-4 rival. A win here would not just bring points but also a psychological boost. Manchester United vs. Bournemouth Premier League. On paper, this looks easy. But in reality, Bournemouth have caused upsets before. United can't afford to take this lightly. Every game now counts toward a top-4 push. FA Cup and League Cup prospects. With league form uncertain, cup competitions might offer United their best chance of silverware. Ten Hag has to manage his squad carefully, ensuring that fatigue doesn't derail their efforts in multiple fronts. Tactical changes United must make. To turn things around, United must fix 3 major tactical issues. Defensive structure, midfield balance, and attacking efficiency. Defensive solidity. United's backline has looked disorganized, conceding goals from basic mistakes. The return of Raphael Varane and Harry Maguire's improved form could help restore confidence. Ten Hag needs to prioritize defensive shape, no more high lines without pressure from midfield. Midfield control. Without Casemiro, United have struggled to control games. Scott McTominay's energy is valuable, but they lack a true ball winner and tempo setter. Integrating Sofian Amrabat or pushing Bruno Fernandes slightly deeper might provide more stability. Attack with purpose. United's forwards, Rashford, Højlund, Antony, and Garnacho, have talent, but their chemistry has been off. Too many individual runs, too few coordinated movements. United must rediscover the fluid front 3 style that thrived last season, built on speed and intelligent passing. Key players who must step up. Every revival needs heroes. For Manchester United, several names stand out. Bruno Fernandes, the captain, must lead not just with passion but with control. His decision-making and creativity are crucial for unlocking defenses. Marcus Rashford, once United's most dangerous weapon, Rashford's form has dipped. He needs confidence. A goal or two could reignite his spark. Rasmus Højlund, the young striker, has shown glimpses of brilliance, especially in Europe. If the team supplies him properly, he could become the difference maker. Andre Onana. After a shaky start, Onana must become the commanding presence United need in goal. His distribution and communication with defenders are vital. Kobbie Mainoo, the academy gem, could be United's breakout star this season. Calm, composed, and technically sharp, he offers balance in midfield. Mentality, the invisible factor. Sometimes, it's not tactics or talent that make the difference, it's mentality. Manchester United's biggest challenge may not be their opponents, but their own self-belief. In recent seasons, they've often crumbled under pressure, conceding late goals, losing confidence after setbacks, and failing to control games. To change that, leadership must come from within the dressing room. Veterans like Varane, Bruno, and Casemiro must set the tone, fight for every ball, every point, every game. Ten Hag also faces a test of man management. He must reconnect with his squad, demanding accountability, but also inspiring belief. If he can restore unity, performances will follow. Fan frustration versus faith. United fans are some of the most passionate in world football, and their frustration is understandable. They've endured a decade of rebuilding promises and false dawns. But despite the anger, there's still hope. Every true supporter knows, a strong run of results can change everything. The fans are ready to believe again, they just need the players to give them a reason. Can they really turn it around? The answer isn't simple. Manchester United's problems are deep, both structural and psychological. But they still have the tools, a talented squad, a respected coach, and a proud history of comebacks. If United can survive this November storm with resilience, discipline, and focus, they could still salvage their season, maybe even make a surprise top 4 Charger Cup run. But it starts now. Every fixture counts. Every mistake hurts. Every win matters. Final word. Manchester United stand at a crossroads. One path leads to another disappointing season and more questions about the club's direction. The other, though difficult, could lead to redemption. November is their chance to prove they still belong among England's elite. It's time for Ten Hag and his players to dig deep, rediscover their identity, and show the world what Manchester United truly stand for. Because as history has proven time and again, you can doubt Manchester United, but you can never write them off.